The cool night air rustles some trees near us as lights blink in the distance. Off to the side, I can see an entrance to a dense forest. Man, it's also gorgeous. This is where I come to masturbate. Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Dream Daddy. So, today is a day. But it's a day where we get to go on our we get to go on our second date with Robert, and I'm not really looking forward to this date, but I'm going to give him a chance. And depending on how I like date 2, I will probably go on date 3 with Robert. But that's if he woos me enough. But I enjoyed my date with Matt, even though we couldn't get high, but I enjoyed myself with Matt. That was loads of fun. But I'm very, very skeptical with Robert right now. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I had a lot of fun with Robert the last time we hung out, but I'm beginning to wonder if he's dodging me. I've tried messaging him a few times, and Dadrector says he hasn't even read them. Haven't even seen him come out of his house, actually. I mean, if he's dead, then good. We cannot go on the date. Oh, God. I decided to send him one last message, figuring that this will produce the same result. Hey, man, don't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. I walk away from my computer because at this point, I know he's not messaging me back anytime soon. I linger in the kitchen. I'm all caught up on work. The house is relatively clean. Maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. I'll bake her favorite pie. I root through the pantry and pull out all the ingredients. This is an old family recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to make it. I start mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get a nice dough. I throw some cherries into a saucepan to make the filling. Normally, I don't like to multitask in the kitchen, but this cherry pie is a piece of cake. Pie? It's a piece of pie. I'm making a pie. Yes, Gray, you're making a pie. Oh, God. Ah, man. I can never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven at. I'm pretty sure it's 375, but I could be wrong. It depends. 350, you can't go wrong between 350 and 375. You can't go wrong with either of those, really. Who am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to this pie. My special twist on my grandma's pie includes a secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows about. It really makes the cherries extra flavorful. God, why can't I remember that? Why can't I remember what the secret ingredient is? Almond and yes, dude. If you don't know the secrets behind almond extract, you better get your ass to the store right now. Walmart, wherever they fucking sell it. Get yourself some almond extract and add that shit in your pastries, in your like dairy desserts, like in pretty much all of your desserts. That shit elevates things like no tomorrow. Like, if you want to have one of the best limeades, get some lime. Get like 2 limes, mix it with like a cup to about a cup and a half of water, mix some sugar in it to your sweetness taste, and then add in like a teaspoon of almond extract. Trust me, it is the best drink ever. You should try it. Like, almond extract is crack. I use that in a lot of my baking. Like, people sleep on this shit. Almond extract. Oh, it's almond extract, duh. Oops, I accidentally poured a little too much in. Way too much in. I'm sure it's fine. Baking is an art, and some of the most beautiful art is made from mistakes. I don't know about that though, because a little too much almond extract can go the wrong way. I finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to leave it in there? 50 minutes? I'll just swing it. Until it's golden brown on top. I don't time shit. Just, is it golden brown? Yes, it's ready. That's when you know it's ready. Amanda's going to be so excited. That kid loves a good pie. I have a seat at the kitchen table and do word jumbles until Amanda comes home. I can hear the door slam open. Yo, Pops, what smells like pie in here? It's pie, sweetie. Amanda darts over to the oven and looks inside. Yeah. Yes! Hey, it's not done. Be patient. What's your angle here? What? Pies are an objective-based confection. What are you trying to get out of me? I've been leading a double life. Nothing. Can't the dad bake his daughter a pie for no reason other than to make her happy? I don't trust you. I wait a few more minutes before baking the pie out of the oven. I set it on a rack to cool and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig into it before it's ready. Huh. What? Does it look kind of weird to you? Oh, that's just me taking artistic license on what cherry pie means to me emotionally. I'm just saying because, you know, it seems like you might have baked this pie incorrectly. And you're currently, right now, trying to pass it off as a good thing. It's art, sweetie. Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole uncracked egg into the center of my 12th birthday cake? Gray! How do you even fuck that up? Well, was it art when you tried to make brownies and accidentally created chlorine? Gray, how did you, what are you doing in the kitchen? Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Was it art when you just eat the pie, Panda? I cut us a few slices and we sit down to eat. The cherry filling oozes out of the sides and the buttery crust glistens. I watch as Amanda takes a bite. What's wrong? Is it not good?
Oh.
Amanda winces and fans her mouth. No, I just burned the heck out of the roof of my mouth. This pie is amazing. Are you sure? Sorry for doubting you. You don't look too good, Amanda. Are you sure? Yeah. I breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right. The pie is pretty incredible, as it always is.
Huh.
Oh, okay. I'm really proud of you for making a pie without burning the new house down. I got a few dad tricks up my dad's sleeve. And maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media makes us out to be. Maybe we, as a society, should have a little more respect for fathers as a whole. Dad, your sleeve is on fire. I run to the sink and put myself out. Wait, how did you get your sleeve on fire, Gray? How? I run to the sink and put myself out. Pride will be my undoing. Amanda and I clean up the kitchen and play a little more living room hoops before she retreats to her room to do homework. I go back to my word jumbles. Hey, this one spells cat. The rest of the evening trickles by. We eat dinner. I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications, and we both start getting ready for bed. I decide to check Dad book one last time before I climb into bed. Still nothing from Robert. Hope he's okay. I turn out the lights and lie down. No. We don't have to worry about Robert. This is the second date. Just him ghosting us, and then we don't have to worry about him later. Easy second date. That's it. Fuck. Hey, Gray. Hey, Gray. Hey, I'm outside. Come outside. Robert, what? Why is he outside? What is that? I was just on the verge of falling asleep. I climb out of bed and try to identify the source of the dinging. My computer screen illuminates the dark room. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off, when I notice what's happening on screen. Don't make me honk. I will honk. Get out here. Robert! What the fuck? I look out my window and sure enough, there's Robert leaning up against his pickup truck in my driveway. Robert! I open my door and try to figure out what's going on. Hey. Hey?
Oh.
Wanna hang? I was kind of sleeping.
Oh?
That's no fun. Come hang out. I would argue that sleeping is very fun, but I don't have to be anywhere in the morning. Might as well live a little. Gray, this is a trap. He's trying to lure you into whatever bullshit adventure that he's going to drag us in. Just say no. All you have to do is go to bed and we don't have to deal with this, Gray. Sure. Okay. Okay, fine.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You plan on going out like that? I look down and realize that I am, in fact, not wearing pants. I mean, I bet you don't mind seeing Gray in his underwear, Robert. I bet you don't mind at all. God. I mean, I don't mind. Right. 1 second. I run inside and throw on my going out pants, shoes, and a jacket. I grab my keys and meet Robert back outside. Ready? Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hop in. I jump into the passenger seat of his old red pickup truck. I have to move a few empty cigarette packets and gas station receipts out of the way before I can sit. Robert silently starts the car and we drive out of the cul-de-sac.
Hey.
Yeah, thanks for keeping a clean seat for me, Robert. You like Tom Waits? Wait, what? Why is it so shaky? Dude, I would get a headache in that. Oh, okay, it stopped. I would get a headache in that. Tom who? Wait, before I can answer, Robert turns off. I'm gonna do so bad on this date. I'm gonna do so bad on this date. I didn't even try. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll try. I'll try. Before I can answer, Robert turns up the radio. Yep, that's Tom Waits, all right. He lights a cigarette and cracks the windows. We drive together in silence. What kind of vibe is this? So, where are we going? Robert doesn't respond. Robert? Oh, I heard you. He still doesn't answer my question. I look out the window and notice that Robert's taking us to the highway. I twiddle my thumbs. Well, whatever I've gotten myself into, it looks like I'm in it for the night. I settle into my seat and watch street lights pass by. I glance over to Robert, who's driving intently. He looks tired, as he always does, but there's something a bit more there that I just can't place. See, I don't know what to say, because then I feel like if I say, "Are you okay?" then that may put him off and be like, you know, like, shut up. or if I say nothing, then I may make him feel uncomfortable. Like, Robert, you are hard to deal with. Like, I don't know what to pick. You know what? Say nothing. Okay. He values the silence. That's fine. Because he hates... Oh, that's right. He hates small talk, doesn't he? That's right. He hates small talk. So he just rather just chill. Okay. It's coming back to me. It's coming back slowly. I remember what Robert said about hating small talk and decide to keep my mouth shut. Right. I'm happy I remember that at the last second. Yeah. He notices me staring. Stop looking so nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm a little nervous. Just hang on. We're almost there. Almost where? I have no idea where we are. I think we're moving at a slight incline, but I'm not so sure. We eventually come to a stop. Robert gets out of the car and I sit for a second, unsure if he wants me to get out too. What are you waiting for? I hastily exit the car. Robert sits on the bed of his truck and pats the space next to him. I sit down and take in the view. We're on a hill overlooking the city skyline against the bay. The cool night air rustles some trees near us as lights blink in the distance. Off to the side, I can see an entrance to a dense forest. Man, it's also gorgeous. This is where I come to masturbate. Robert, I was genuinely starting to get into the atmosphere and then you fucked it up. Robert. What? Huh. I'm kidding. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What do you mean what's wrong with me? God damn it.
Hey.
This is my little spot where I come to think. It's nice. You can see the whole city from up here. Really gives you some perspective. Robert reaches behind him and pulls something out from under his jacket. It glints in the moonlight and I suddenly realize what it is. Oh shit, that's a knife. Oh my god. Oh, please don't stab me. Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small piece of wood. Please don't stab me with that either. Robert takes a knife to the piece of wood and starts carving at it. Oh, I breathe a very audible sigh of relief as Robert looks at me sideways. Did you think I was gonna stab you just now? What? No. You stabbed me? No. Hate to break it to you, but I did, in fact, bring you out here to harvest your organs. He's joking, Gray. He's not serious. He's joking. I don't know. If I laugh, then he may get angry because he's like, oh, you don't think I'm serious? Because you know how he is with his like stories and shit. So I'm going to play along. Yeah, well, you think you caught me in your trap, but I knew. For years, I've been putting the most vile junk food in my body in preparation for this day. Come at me, friend, and reap what you will. 2 steps ahead of you at all times. That's how I operate. Nothing gets past you, huh? Okay, he liked that too. Okay. But see, I'm starting to know Robert a little bit.
Hey.
Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a folding knife that he opens and hands to me. I'm gonna warn you, the last guy I had a knife fight with lost 3 fingers because he didn't know the 8 basic rules of knife fighting. You're familiar, correct? I honestly can't tell when you're kidding. I'm so many levels of irony deep that I've forgotten what humor is. He and I laugh. Oh God. Have you ever whittled before? Considering I'm not a grandpa, no. What do you mean by that? Because only grandpas do that shit. Well, I just thought that you would have a block of wood shipped to you along with your first social security check. That's funny. Gray, I'll have you know that whittling is a time-honored tradition enjoyed by both young and old alike. That you're dismissing it before you've even tried it speaks volumes about your character. However, because I've gotten to know you for some time and have come to think of us as friends, I'm willing to attribute it to ignorance instead of malice. What I'm trying to say is, go get that stick. Robert motions to a good-looking stick on the ground, perfect for potential whittling. I pick it up. The most important thing to remember while whittling is to cut the grain, not against it. If you cut against the grain, the wood is going to splinter. Isn't the most important thing safety? Like, not chop your fingers off? No. Getting hurt comes with the territory. Look at my damn hands. I look at his damn hands. They're calloused and covered in little white scars. They are very nice hands. No, that's kind of sexy though. But we are still evaluating Robert. But that's a very nice quality that's a very nice quality he has to him. But it's not enough to sway me.
Huh.
You can't make a stick omelet without breaking a few hand eggs. Interesting.
Knife that wood.
What? Oh, shit. Ooh! That's a good start. What is it? A sharp stick. A knitting needle. It's a pencil. Good luck writing with that. You made highly dangerous weapon. That's funny. Okay. Ooh. Oh, great. You are so talented. Tell me about this one. It is a popsicle stick. Now, all you need is to carve up some wooden juice, wooden fruit, and a wooden freezer. Ooh, I made a popsicle stick. Let's go. Am I supposed to guess these right? Oh my god. What's the story here? That's a toothpick. A bubble popper, something to make me look tougher. A toothpick. You realize that you could have just picked your teeth with a knife. Robert, that is so dangerous. Why? Oh, jeez, Robert. I swear to God. I made a toothpick, thank you. Interesting. I like this. What's this? An egg. A chicken nugget? I don't know. Ouija board. Okay, it's a chicken nugget. Please don't eat that. Robert uncomfortable. That's funny. Ooh, nice form. What's it supposed to be? A duck. A self-portrait. Louisiana. It's you. Louisiana. Good old Louisiana. Beautiful place. Got stabbed there once, you know. Or was it Kentucky? I made a Louisiana. Oh god. What's this one? The fuck is that? Interesting. What do we have here? A chopstick? Oh, a chopstick. A chopstick ambidextrous. You can use it with both hands. It's a stick. It's a chopstick ambidextrous. Robert. Ooh, this is a big one. Oh, if you keep this up, you'll be a whittling pro in no time. It is a duck. Maybe next you can carve up some wooden bread crusts to feed them. A cool duck, yeah. Okay, what's this one? Oh, it's a horse. The spirit, a big old dog? That is not a dog. The spirit of the Mustang. Sir Horsington the Brave. A brave and noble name for a brave and noble creature. Beautiful gift for Amanda. Yes, 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 yes.
There.
Oh, that was actually a lot of fun. Robert and I sit in silence for a while, carving our pieces of wood. I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's actually kind of relaxing. I glance over to see what Robert's working on. He's carving a smaller wooden knife. While I'm distracted, the knife slices into my thumb. Blood gushes all over my little wooden carving. Robert is lost in carving and doesn't notice me bleeding everywhere. Robert still doesn't notice. Robert, I'm dying. I'm bleeding to death. Robert finally looks over.
Hey.
He reaches into his jacket again. Jesus. How much stuff does this guy keep in there? And pulls out a red bandana. He wraps it around my thumb. Hold tight. He hops off the truck and I can hear him rummaging around in his car. He comes back a moment later with a well-stocked first aid kit. Robert carefully wipes all the blood off of my hand and swipes a bit of antiseptic onto the cut. With surprising gentleness, he places a bit of gauze on the wound and wraps it all up.
I don't know.
You okay? Yeah, I'm good. He hands me what's left of the tube of antiseptic.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure to keep that cut clean. It's oddly touching and a little sexy. Oh, Greg, no, please. Okay. I'll I'll admit it's very touching. It's actually kind of nice seeing the sweet side of Robert because he's generally worried about us, but I'm not I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it, not yet. No. I guess I'm a real whittler now. That you are. Be careful though. They're attracted to the smell of blood. Wait, what? What's attracted to the smell of blood? Cryptids. Tons of them out here, you know. Cryptids like Mothman and stuff. Mothman is bullshit, but yeah, this town's a hotbed for cryptozoological occurrences. You're joking. Oh, how I wish I were. I'm a skeptic myself, or at least I thought I was. There are things in these woods that we can't possibly comprehend. I think about my entire time in this city. Aside from the occasional stray coyote, I don't think it's too bad. You ever heard of the Dover ghost? I don't think so.
Hey.
Well, let me tell you a story. I was out in the woods here on a weekend camping trip with Betsy. You don't know Betsy, but she's a big pup. Pitbull. Real intimidating. I feel safe around her. First night goes without incident. I get some solitude. Betsy gets to pee wherever she wants. All good stuff. Second day, I get the idea into my head that I can hike deeper into the woods. Probably against my better judgment, but hey, we're just having a fun camping trip, right? So me and Betsy start marching in the morning. It gets a little late and we set up camp, but it's different this night. Real quiet. I can't hear the birds, the crickets, squirrels, nothing. Dead silent. Then it happens. I hear the most unholy growl I've ever heard in my life, right outside my tent. Me and Betsy, we go to investigate. We look around the clearing, nobody's there. But then there's this feeling, not sure if I can quite describe it. I know something is watching us. Betsy though, she's scared. Never seen her like that. And when she's scared, I know that I should be too. And then I see it in the distance. A man, but if something that didn't know what a man was supposed to look like made it, it just looked wrong. Big, arms too long for its body, black eyes. It just stood there and stared at me. Then it disappears. I hear one yelp from Betsy and I turn around to check on her, but she's gone into thin air. I didn't sleep at all in my tent that night, and I don't think I've slept right since. Gray, that is a lie. That is a dirty lie. You know how he is with his stories, Gray. And we saw his dog with Damien. Okay, he clearly has his dog companion still with him. That's terrible. Wow, Robert.
Hey.
I'm so sorry. They say that if you listen closely on quiet nights just like tonight, you can hear the howl of the Dover ghost. Right. A howl resonate through the woods. It doesn't sound like a regular howl. It's so guttural. Even from far away, something about it makes my skin crawl. Okay, Robert, real funny. I turned to look at Robert. He's white as a sheet. You're messing with me. Right?
Really?
I was messing with you up until literally just now. I totally made that camping story up. Yeah, I totally knew that, Robert. I strained my eyes to scan the forest line, trying to see where the howl originated from. Off in the distance, I see something. It's so far away, I barely can make out a shape. It looks human, but it's dragging something. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
We should go.
Whoa.
That's the first time I think we've actually seen Robert genuinely, like, scared. Robert and I slowly back away and get into the truck. He turns off his headlights and we make a slow crawl away, back onto the road. I'm too scared to look back. What was that?
Really?
The Dover ghost, I guess. I chuckled nervously. This time he doesn't seem like he's messing with me. Or maybe someone illegally dumping garbage on a wildlife preserve?
Oh.
Yeah, that's the story we'll tell ourselves. We sit in silence for a while longer. The fear of whatever that was slowly subsiding as we get closer to the city.
Hey.
Thanks for coming out. This was fun. You are welcome, but I am not convinced yet. You're welcome, though. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I've just been in a way lately. I had to get out of the house. Oh. Okay, this is a side of Robert we haven't seen. Look at his expression. Like, we haven't seen that before. Had to be around somebody. Oh, and you chose that somebody to be us? To be honest, he could have actually low-key, he could have actually contacted Mary and hung out with her, but the fact that he contacted us to hang out with, that means he's thinking about us. You doing okay, man?
Huh.
Robert thinks for a second and lights another cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's doing so hot. Been doing a lot of thinking. He takes a long drag. As I get older, I feel more and more that I'm just drowning in this sea of regret. I was so busy chasing after these things that I thought would make me happy that I didn't think about anyone else. All I cared about was myself. I didn't even think...
Oh.
Robert stops. I wait for him to finish his thought, but he just stares at the road. Maybe I'm just built like this. Or maybe I do it to myself. Maybe it's my own choice that I'm as unhappy as I am. I try to think of something to say. I remember all of the times in my life when I've been sad, and there's a great many of them. But there was always a light at the end of the tunnel, something I held onto that kept me going.
Oh.
But there's something so resigned about the way Robert's talking. That sucks. Good luck to you. I'm terrible. I'm glad you told me. Maybe we deserve to be eaten by the Dover ghost. We could be comical and be like, maybe we deserve to be eaten by that ghost. Or I don't know. Something tells me I'm gonna get this wrong, but I don't know. Like, I just want to be like, you know, like, I'm glad you told me, Robert. Like, thank you for sharing this. I feel like this one is the right one, though, because, like, maybe we deserve to be eaten by the ghost, because you know how he is. Fuck. Maybe we deserve to be eaten by the ghost. Maybe that's why it's here. The Dover ghost feeds off of your sadness. My sadness. It hunts us in the nights.
Oh.
Honestly, it makes sense. I was trying to kid around. to just be devoured for my sins.
Huh.
Yeah, that sounds pretty great, actually. It was a joke. It was supposed to be a joke, Robert. Shit. Okay, I picked the wrong answer. I'm turning the car around. We're going back. Robert slams on the brakes and puts the car in reverse. Robert, wait. He stops the car again. You know what? I thought about it. It's not my time yet. I haven't finished watching the Criterion Collection. They just keep adding stuff to it. But thanks, Gray. Oh, I picked the right answer. Oh, I picked the right answer. Let's go. Oh, you're welcome, Robert. We drive the rest of the way in silence, listening to the radio and watching the bright lights of the city grow bigger. Robert drops me off at my place. As I'm about to close the passenger door, I realize that I still have Robert's pocket knife in my jacket. I pull it out and offer it back to him. You hold on to that. Never know when you might need it. Night, Robert. Have a safe drive home. Robert smirks, then pulls away. And okay, well... And anyway, Gray, go to bed. He then immediately pulls into his driveway, which is one over from mine. He gets out and waves. I tiptoe into the house, careful not to wake Amanda up. Whoa, where'd you come from? Huh? I look around and spot Amanda coming out of the kitchen with a glass of water. I thought you were sleeping. Oh, Robert woke me up to go cryptid hunting. Yeah. You know the mountain is bullshit, right? Amanda laying? You know what? It's fine.
Oh.
I finally decide to go to bed. Oh, God. Oh, that's it. Ah! What's my score? Ooh.
Shooter. I like that.
Ooh, A, let's go. Of course, A for amazing. So obviously I wasn't gonna get an S because I got that first response totally wrong. But after I tried, our date went by pretty well. So I'm slowly getting a little bit more interested in Robert. We got to see a more vulnerable side of him. So I think we're gonna go on a date 3 just so I can get to know him a little more. It doesn't mean that me and Robert are gonna be a thing. I just want to see what else he has to offer. All right, so it looks like we are pretty much done with our date 2s with Craig, Matt, Damien, Joseph, and Robert. So that means in the next following episodes, we are going to be going on date 3s, and I'm so excited. I'm actually curious to see what you guys want to see for the first date 3s. So in the comments below, please let me know who you would like to see as my first date 3. If there's a clear majority, then I will definitely do the first date 3 with that majority. But anyways, we are at the end of this date. It felt pretty short actually with Robert. That felt really short, but I was so invested. It could have been long, and I wouldn't know because I was actually pretty invested in that. Like, it was actually kind of nice spending time carving wood figures with Robert and seeing his sentimental sweet side. But hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.